beat his ass for y'all
do
talking.
Shit. Wait,
For
I don't
real.
give a fuck.
So I better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was
all
quiet,
that ski mask and
if
all
y'all was
that.
loud.
We got the
What
whole
the
hood
fuck
over
you
there,
talking
Tank.
Like, twisted up. I don't give a fuck
Y'all
about none
can
of
do
that.
whatever
I don't
y'all
care about
want.
none
My
of that.
mother, he
I
can't
don't care
stop
about no
nothing
hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's
y'all
gonna get f***ed
turn
up
y'all
over here.
face
What do I look like getting f***ed up?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it. I guarantee it.
Calm down. Calm down, brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna get you fucked up. Look, fool. Hey, fool. This me and you, fool. This me and you, fool.
Tank.
This me and you, fool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them. They might get you. They gonna trick you off the spot. They gonna trick you off the spot, fool. Don't worry about them.
Come on, stop. Y'all know
like
what's going
that.
on. Y'all know
like
how
that.
I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. So stop it. Y'all gonna make it hard for him. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna make it hard for him.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis just lost it on Lamont Roach in one of the most intense face-offs we've seen. There was shouting, pushing, and security had to jump in before it turned into an all-out brawl. If you thought their feud was serious before, this just took it to another level. Tank wasn't messing around. He got right up in Roach's face and made one thing crystal clear: he's out for blood. He even told Roach straight up, "I'm ending you." And judging by his expression, he wasn't bluffing. But what set him off? What was said that pushed Gervonta over the edge? And could Roach have actually gotten inside his head before fight night? Let's break it all down.
Why was it so easy when he fought Frank Martin?
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
Hey, what's the other game plan?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head off.
Alright, let's take a step back. Even before this face-off got out of control, the tension between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach had been brewing for months. These two have been trading jabs in interviews, going at each other on social media, and even stirring things up behind the scenes.
You know, it's not like we got no static. We know each other and we both want to see each other succeed, and that's what we've been doing. But if he want to retire due to his, you know what I'm saying, for him to get better and be a better person, that's all good. But right now, like he said, we got to rumble. We got to rumble. So all that shit don't matter to me right now. And I'm going to take full advantage of that because it's like he got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Or he losing his fire. Like, I don't know if y'all seen the last press conference. When I got up on him, towards the end, you know, he was getting this, you know what I'm saying, he was getting his shit back. I told him, I said, oh, there that fire go right there. That's what I want to fight the best. I want to fight the best version of him.
You want the best version of that?
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
Gervonta has been straight up dismissing Roach, calling him a nobody and saying he's not even on his level. Meanwhile, Roach has been firing back, accusing Tank of dodging real challengers and only taking easy fights. That alone was enough to make things heated, but trust me, it goes even deeper. Just a couple of months ago, these two nearly threw hands at a private event. Roach reportedly confronted Gervonta in front of a group of fighters, and let's just say, Tank did not take the disrespect lightly. Since that moment, it's been an all-out war between them.
it's overall been something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm a show up.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
I ain't worried.
When these two finally came face to face after all the drama, everyone knew it was going to get intense, but no one expected it to go this far. The face-off started like any other, with both fighters standing inches apart, locking eyes, and trying to get inside each other's heads. But this wasn't just another stare down. The moment their eyes met, the tension was through the roof. Gervonta, with his usual cold stare, didn't say a word at first, just kept his eyes locked on Roach. Meanwhile, Roach smirked, almost as if he was trying to get under Tank's skin. That turned out to be a big mistake.
My whole family's from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
They
don't
gonna
bring 'em.
celebrate with me. You hear
Don't
me?
bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here
It's
shaking
gonna-
on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
Pops.
on my kids. He was shaking on this thing. On
Hey,
my kids, he was
never.
shaking.
Don't
Never.
say, bro.
That's
Tell me.
cap. What I about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap? And
It gotta
how
be.
you gonna say it's cap? I'm watching them.
Gotta be. Hey,
Somebody
What's
lying.
good?
Hey.
Yeah, somebody lying.
Hey.
Somebody lying.
hey. I'm
Okay,
glad my
Tank.
name ain't somebody.
Just seconds into the stare down, Gervonta snapped. He lunged forward, got right in Roach's face, and said, "I'm ending you." That's when everything went off the rails. Roach, not backing down, fired back, "You ain't ending nothing. You're done." Security rushed in to break them apart, but Tank wasn't having it. He kept yelling at Roach, throwing insults, and making it clear, he's not just there to win, he's there to destroy.
I promise you. Now I promise you, you better lead them home. You better lead the females home. On my mother, you better lead the females home and the kids. On my mother.
Yeah,
Now watch this.
They gonna
now
be there.
watch.
They gonna be
now
there.
watch. Now watch.
What's different from 10 minutes ago when
You
you,
know
said
how
that?
you know how when they told you said how like I posed for Lomachenko, right? And like how he said like he was retired and things like that. I feel as though like we've been in it so long that we are getting tired of it. Like we've been beating our body up so long, but it be like situations like just now, like where he talking that spark the plug again.
Yeah, that's what I want.
for you? Is that
Yeah,
all it
that's
takes?
all it
Just
takes,
a little
just a
comment?
little-
Nah, but that's what I want though.
spark.
I don't want
But
you to fight me like
see
you
how
saying you're
talking?
going out.
It always go like
Yeah.
this. It always go like this.
Nah, what
Niggas
I'm
always
saying,
get the
you just
yapping.
said you feel like you going
and
out.
they go to
I don't
sleep.
want you to feel like you going.
The craziest part? Roach was loving it. Instead of getting rattled, he kept egging Tank on, laughing and shaking his head like it didn't bother him. But let's be real, he had to be feeling the pressure.
Why was it so easy when he fought Frank Martin?
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's gonna be a different fight when I'm in there. He's gonna be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
What's your game plan?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm gonna try to knock his head off.
By the time security finally pulled them apart, it was clear, this fight just got personal. Now, here's the big question. Did Lamont Roach actually get under Gervonta's skin? Let's be honest, Tank doesn't usually lose his cool like that. He's intense, but he's also calculated. So did Roach rattle him? That's the real question. Some people believe Roach got exactly what he wanted, that his whole plan was to poke the bear, get Tank fired up, and mess with his focus. And honestly, it kind of worked. But here's the thing, getting Tank angry doesn't always work against him. If you've seen his fights, you know that when he's pissed off, he tends to fight even better. Take the fight with Rolando "Raleigh" Romero, for example. Raleigh ran his mouth non-stop, but Tank stayed calm. The second they stepped in the ring, it was game over for Raleigh. So while Roach might have stirred things up, that doesn't guarantee it'll work in his favor. When Tank's fighting with emotion, it's usually bad news for his opponent. The real question is, will Roach be able to back up all his talk when the bell rings, or has he just set himself up for the biggest beatdown of his career?
25 is after next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
There's another big factor here. Tank recently announced he's planning to retire in 2025. That means this fight with Lamont Roach could be one of his last.
What changed? What made you?
This is trash, garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened throughout this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with the whole
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like like say you got to walk today.
For months, rumors have been swirling that Gervonta wants to step away from boxing to focus on his family and kids. He's made his money, secured his legacy, and doesn't feel like he has anything left to prove.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me, where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have two daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
But before he walks away, he's determined to go out with a bang.
The fact that Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is, it goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people, it don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis, but this is a good fight.
That's where Roach comes in. Tank knows people are questioning him, wondering if he's still as sharp, still as dangerous, still the same killer in the ring.
Says that he's going to retire at the end of next year. Do you think he has one foot out the door?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, I'm gonna just take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that or why he shouldn't be contemplating that.
Let's be honest, Tank hates that kind of doubt. That's why this fight is so crucial. He's not just trying to beat Roach, he's trying to make a statement. He wants to show the world that he's leaving on his own terms, and no one, not even Lamont Roach, is going to ruin his farewell run. So yeah, this face-off wasn't just a random outburst. It was Gervonta making it clear that he's still the top guy, and if Roach thinks he's about to take his spot, he's got another thing coming.
Man. Kill it. Yes, sir. Come on, quick. Drop those hips. Nice. Come on. Give me that explosion. Rip. Good. There it is. There it is. Come on. 10 seconds. Breathe. Come on. Come on. Time. Yes, sir.
Well, we won't have to wait long to find out, because the war is officially set for March 1st, 2025, at the legendary Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Gervonta "Tank" Davis versus Lamont Roach for the lightweight championship. This isn't just a fight, it's a statement, a legacy-defining moment, and possibly one of Tank's final bouts before retirement. What's on the line? Everything. Gervonta is putting his title, legacy, and GOAT status on the line. He's been the face of lightweight boxing for years, knocking out anyone who dared step in his way. But with retirement on the horizon, the world is watching. Can he still dominate like before, or is Roach about to shake up the division with the biggest upset of his career?
No, I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting and making sure that he's in optimal conditions when he steps inside that squared circle. It's going to be a tough night for Roach, but you can never count him out. You know, watching him fight up close and personal, he's sneaky good, which means he can catch you at any time. He can land combinations, sometimes at will, without you even knowing it. You know, he's that sneaky. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But, obviously, Gervonta Davis has the experience. He has the knowledge. He has that mean streak in him that will take you out with any punch.
Let's talk styles. Tank is a power-punching beast with that one-punch knockout power, insane footwork, and the ability to end fights in an instant. He's fast, explosive, and when he smells blood, it's game over. But don't sleep on Roach. He's got crazy durability, slick defense, and a pressure-heavy style that could really test Tank's limits. So, how does this fight play out? If Tank lands clean early, it could be a short night for Roach. But if Roach drags him into deep waters, forces him to work, and takes the fight into the later rounds, things could get really interesting. One thing's for sure, neither of these guys is backing down.
I don't know Lamont Roach, but, when you look at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at, these other fights that he should really be fighting, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire.
Yeah.
So don't come but don't come at me. Yeah. And go, oh yeah, let's give it all, very big bollocks, and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick, and then make out like we want the fight. And then we send an offer over, and then you fight for 15 million, and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do that. Do you know what I mean?
It was a real offer. That was true then.
It was a real offer. We offered. I said, listen, you keep talking my promoter's going to get back to you in 48 hours. 50 minutes. Initial offer sent over. But was it Uncle didn't let him out to play? His boss didn't let him out. That's it. So he wants to talk about, 50 million. First offer. First offer.
There was room to negotiate.
Of course there was. But he's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiating means.
And what's next? Well, for starters, the hype for this fight is off the charts. The face-off alone has fans dying to see these two go at it in the ring. And let's be real, now that they've felt each other's energy, the next time they meet is going to be even more explosive. Roach clearly isn't intimidated, and that's going to make this fight even crazier. He's not just showing up for a paycheck, he wants this. He truly believes he can shock the world and take down Gervonta Davis. But Tank, if you think he's about to let that happen, you clearly don't know who you're dealing with.
The fact that Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is, it goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people. It don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands, I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis, but this is a good fight.
And there you have it, fight fans. Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach just gave us one of the wildest face-offs in recent memory. We saw shoving, screaming, threats, everything you'd want in a pre-fight showdown. But now, it all comes down to what happens in the ring. Can Lamont Roach back up his words and shock the world? Or is Gervonta Davis about to remind everyone why he's still the baddest man in boxing? Let me know in the comments who you think takes this fight and if you think Roach actually got inside Tank's head. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more fight updates, and turn on notifications so you never miss a boxing bombshell like this. I'll catch you in the next video.